And we start. Oh man, the first game is always the hardest, right? Because like you don't know what sort of mood are they into. Do you have a name?
Yeah, I feel okay. I think I'm gonna start it with the big boys. You know, I'm gonna go with Team Flash.
All right, the big boys, yeah. Okay.
比
All
較穩
right. I guess I also start with the big boys as well. Let's
，live
bring
က
on
ပြန်စသွားတာဘာလို့
Vampire.
ပါ
Come on, don't. Oh.
သွားကြည့်ပေးပါဦး
Vampire. Vampire. Okay. Don't disappoint me, people. Come on. Come on. All right, production. Your turn. I wonder. Oh, that's also another big boy. You think about it?
Yeah.
It is. And all the logos are like, have orange-ish kind of theme. Just so happened.
Yeah. I mean, yesterday, obviously, Team Flash got pushed out of their comfort zone. You know, Vampire Esports, they showed us, how it was done yesterday. They took the top spot.
Yeah.
So I guess coming into our first game today, Sir Cloud, can they be lightning fast in taking back the penthouse?
Huh?
Or will this be the beginning of the end for Team Flash?
Ooh.
I mean, in terms of just getting at the top spot.
Ooh, you made it sound like, oh, is this the beginning of the end?
Beginning of the end. That's a plot right there.
Yeah, that's like the Red Queen in villain mode, so to speak. Is this the beginning of the end?
Sounds like Batman, though.
Oh, wow. I can audition for that. Hello, Warner Brothers,
ဘာလို့ဆွင်းရတာစားနေ
I'm Batman.
Oh, I'm Batman.
I am vengeance. We're gonna do good in this.
Oh, yeah. I'm the Cape Crusader. I'll fly in the night. Gotham City be prepared. As we also fly into Erangel.
Let's start the game, people. Oh, that doesn't sound Batman. Okay, I think that's a different character. But anyway, okay, we are about to start and we are about to drop in the first map this evening in Erangel. Will we see different gameplays? In front of us, or will we see again a shift in terms of the rotation and strategy? But there's also a difference that we are seeing right now from the titles.
ပထမဦးဆုံးပွဲစဉ်ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒါ even ပွဲစဉ်ပေါ့နော်ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒါစတင်လာပြီ
most number of eliminations. I don't think it's you anymore. I think it's Mela. I mean, he was able to give up a little damage for Zaya, but how long is it going to last here?
Oh, now he has to just keep his distance.
ဆိုလက်ရှိမှာကျွန်တော်တို့ဒါမြင်တွေ့ရတဲ့အတိုင်းပဲ stage 1
in this fight.
ဟာ
Because he's up against at least 2 in this fight. And Zio ready in front of him. Rick as well with the UMP now going up against another player. I believe that's Yoru that's also running away on the southern side. So himself and Bubuku, they are split up right now. Bubuku has to win this fight, but unfortunately not able to against the 2 players of Diplomacy.
Yeah, as for Talon, obviously, right off the bat, they were already at a disadvantage because of like what Yante did. I mean, it was already 2 in the bag in an instant, so it was really hard for Talon to recover from that one. But anyway, let's see if Yoru can still maybe outsmart and outgun Tribe Aeromasi. But with this kind of momentum we're seeing from Tribe, it's almost impossible for them to be stopped. For now. I mean, especially their eyes are already red and just hunting down this last remaining player from Talon.
It does look like Talon is it's just buying time at this moment. I mean, we're talking about 4v1 and they're well stocked up, and we can see that Yoru doesn't have much with him. But another fight's also happening. We have Torak and the Vikings, and it seems like Torak is winning the fight somewhere else. But we're going to see the end of Tribe Messi versus Talon very soon. Now that Gante is on the rooftop as well. Everybody's just waiting for the right moment, and they don't want to look down on their opponent in case a big clutch might come.
I mean, Superman's rear end just got kicked hard. He's back in the lobby, so there's already a deficit on the side of the Vikings. But Tribe Aeromasi again with a wonderful jump shot. They just eliminated Talon Esports, and they did not even let them take anything from this game. As for Todak, I think they were able to win the fight. Yes, but they also have a chance to save 9 in the process, so they remain to be a complete squad here.
And the Vikings confirmed out.
And
so the fact that Todak has won against Vikings.
ဟောဒီ
I'm
ပွဲ
looking
မ
at
နေ့
the
ဘယ်နှ
points
ပြရ
now. Okay, they're only 1 point behind the Vikings, and that means that Dota they potentially can overtake Vikings soon. And also Talon, they have been eliminated. So now Dota is no longer at the very bottom. Instead, their spot is replaced by Talon.
Yeah, and also BTR. I hope they can maintain the pace, for the set of matches we have this evening. I mean, they started really, at the bottom of the leaderboards, and it's great to see that
လိုင်းနာကြတာ
slowly
လား
but
လိုင်းအောင်စဲနေ
surely
တော့
they're
မီ
climbing up the ranks here.
လိုင်းကငါ
Hopefully
ကြ
they can
နေရ
continue
ငါ
on
ကြနေရ
stepping on the gas. But anyway, we're looking at the map feed, ladies and gentlemen. We got RQ already in the middle, close to Selcom DJ Alliance, but
စင်
just
ပြေဦး
looking
ရော
at
င်
the
ကြီး
situation and where the teams will be coming
ဒီ
from,
နေ
I
ရာမှာ
feel
တော့
like,
စင်မပြေ
it's
တော့
going to be a busy north and even the western side of the circle here.
Yeah, as teams will rotate through that area, right? APG will have an easy entry. They are the only team in the military base island, and so it's easy for them to take the right side bridge into the circle. So wouldn't be too worried about them. I'll be interested to see what's going to happen in the middle of that circle from the left to the right, where most teams are also
Ooh.
rotating, and that includes Sem9 as well, passing by Pachinki now.
We were talking about like Vikings, if they're going to be showing up for today. And again, this is their first game and they just got eliminated with 0 points once again. This makes it their fourth game since yesterday that they weren't able to perform well.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So it's like technically 5 games in a row, they are at the 0. Well, Leons doesn't want to get a 0 for himself. Managed to escape just in time before D Xavier arrives. But D Xavier, oh, they're hunting.
Early lunch for the voice of D Savior. Okay, this is what we want. I mean, usually we see them have a late surge, for every map. But I guess it's a good day, for the voice of D Savior. Now looking at Selcom DG
တဘေဘီနဲ့ flash အမှတ်ကတော့
they're
တော်တော်
over
လေးများနေ
here
ပြီ
at
ကိုလား
farm area. Ooh, it looks like they could have a collision, maybe against Sem9 boys.
Yeah, Southcom DG Alliance. They're behind 7-9, but they didn't really go all the way. So they stop around area of farm, so I guess that's okay. Oh, but then again, there's still Fax here behind. Ooh, I wonder if he'll be able to survive that one. But he can play by the really side, right? So we can see here there's a view that's blocked. So Southcom DG Alliance won't have a good clear shot. So Fax will survive this one.
Okay, so BTR at the moment pretty close to the edge of the circle here from the western side, just east of Pachinki. They
And you
could
know,
probably do a lot of
comment
gatekeeping. I mean, Fourth Tribes is already there, but maybe still gauging the situation if they're going to step inside now or will they wait it out. But still, BTR is in the position to assume a lot of points considering the fact that there are a lot of teams headed towards that spot. But then again, we are waiting, for those teams already in the middle here, Sir Cloud, to engage against each other. I mean, they're pretty close to one another. D Savior, RQ, Selcom, Boom Esports, and even Alter Ego Eras.
Yeah, more teams getting close. And I guess everyone's trying to target this high ground area, right? It's a premium spot with this kind of circle still. But that might change in stage 2, so we will monitor the situation. That's why these teams, like, they are not really like all in. Like, we must get that high ground. It's like, okay, if there's someone there, we can let it go for now. It's not the most important position in the world yet.
It's so amazing. Teams are really taking their time. Here in Erangel, I mean, we're at stage 1 and we're still looking at 16 teams. So hopefully we will be able to see more drop clashes happen, in the remaining matches. To see some of the teams, especially that are still part of the second page, to again turn their aggression up a bit, just gather those elimination points to remain competitive in the game.
And let's see who can remain competitive at the next stage of the circle. I wish it would be a hardship towards the right. That would be kind of fun. And this is a challenging circle. We've seen the high ground circle before, and it will be a hardship. Oh man, yum. You know, in Malaysia, what do we call this? Like, if we say something before it happens, and it happens,
What?
we call it, our mouth is salty.
Your mouth is salty.
Yeah, it's a saying here in Malaysia.
Oh, so salty.
Yeah, I have a salty mouth. when I say it before it happens, then it happens. Like I have a salty mouth.
Ooh, was that Clown? I believe that was Clown taken down. Succum DJ Alliance finds himself managing 2 teams over here, but coming off the kill feed, it's Team Flash versus Boom Esports, and Boom, well, they're getting picked off one by one here, but we're gonna take a look at what will happen between Succum DJ Alliance and D Savior. I think this is already inevitable. This fight is definitely gonna go down. Here comes the attack again with a shotgun, and Munawa just finds himself facing the floor in an instant.
Wow. Both sides. Looks like the fight might continue, but the South of DJ Alliance, they know that they are not in a good position. So that's why you can see that Adi Luke left Munawe. Okay, I have no idea who Munawe is. But he just got gunned down. Same goes for Olio. Olio's down as well.
Anyway,
Archie shot from-
Howdy.
Fourth rise.
Oh, feisty. Okay. I guess Fourth Thrives right now is doing some early rotations. I mean, stage 2. This is a hard circle to begin with. You know, this has like more than 50% water, so we do have limited space here. So teams are kind of forced to get into like the best position that they could have. But let's take a look what's happening between Sem9 and Boom Esports. Obviously, Boom is inside a compound over here, and they do know the plan, coming from Sem9. It is to take over this compound. So the big question is, are they gonna let them?
Oh, but Boom, one player knocked still, but it should be okay. Bombay will pick him up. But Sem9 and D Xavier, looks like they're in a clash. D Xavier just took out a player of Sem9. One other player is currently low.
Señorita. I know that big why.
Both sides in the circle. But then again, if you kind of think about this kind of circle, this kind of circle is you have very little playable land because there's a lot of water in it. So that's where we will see teams start to fight for territory.
Oh yeah. And also, speaking of territory, well, we got T2K versus Tribe Army up north. We got Vapor Esports also going up against AZ Slumber. But we're looking at Jabba from behind, and that was a nasty one. That's coming from Ruse.
Ooh, okay.
လာတင်ပြီးဒီဘက်ဘေးမှာရွှေ့လာခဲ့ T2K နေရာတွေတော့ကလည်းကျွန်တော် ASD ရှိနေခဲ့တဲ့ဘက်ကိုတော့ခါရဲပြစ်ခတ်ပြီးပြန်ပြီးတော့အင်းရဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော် Easy Slammer တွေပျောက်သွားခဲ့ပြီးဇုံကလည်းဖြည်းဖြည်းချင်းကျွန်တော်တို့ Multiple ဘက်ကိုကျင်းလာတဲ့တောက်လျှောက်မှာကျွန်တော်တို့နောက်ကနေထိုးတဲ့ကောဗီဒီယိုပေါ်ပချမ်းမှာလည်းထပ်ပြီးတော့ဆင်းသက်လာမယ်အသင်းတွေတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ရှိနေအောင်မယ်ဒုံးနဲ့ရောက်ပြီးတော့လေ Okay ဗျာကိုစောဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒါ Telegram channel လေးကို join ထားခြင်းနဲ့ဆိုရင်လည်း join ထားလို့ရပါတယ်ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီ Noti မတက်တဲ့ကိုတော့ကျွန်တော် live stream ချလိုက်
Your rig currently not down on the ground, but one of them had
Noti
already
မတက်
picked
ဘူး
up.
ဆိုရင်ညီကို
Unfortunately, Delta took another hit.
ကဲ T2K စတင်ပြီးကျွန်တော်တို့လက်ရှိမှာတွေ့မြင်ရတဲ့အတိုင်းပဲ
between these two teams. I mean, we're not exactly sure who's going to be winning the fight. I mean, obviously, Gyante, he's the only active member left for Tribe Aeromasi. But the good thing with Tribe Aeromasi is that they have cover. But here comes T2K right now with the attack. Can he be successful? Can he be the knight in shining armored? Igneous right now low in HP, but he was able to get the job done. And he still has a chance to save his teammates.
And here comes Tora. Now they might fight with BTR, the fight that we thought early on could potentially happen. Zaxi now on the ground. And the rest of Tora coming in. BTR, they turn around to fight with Tora just by the edge of the circle.
I will Tora, but do what Tora.
To join together with his team.
Tora, do this.
Tora, that nade was crucial. But himself right now, pretty low at 9.
Oh, Tora glass.
Onto Red Face, will eliminate him. That is BTR taken out by Tora.
Oh man, that was brutally done by 9. I mean, he shot him while he is still in the air, so that was quite shocking. But Fourth Rise right now about to go up against Todak. And Todak, if I'm not mistaken,
BB က 3K နော်ကျွန်တော်တို့တကယ်ကောင်းနေတာတော့ကျွန်တော် TUK ကလည်း 4K ရရှိထားတယ်
They know what is at stake for now, and if they want to stay in the game, they will just have to perform. And it's going to be a tough one since we're talking about Fourth Thrives over here. But Todak, this is a solid performance. Eight now in the bag, and I think they are about to ramp up some more. And it looks like they do have a lot of opportunities to do this. I mean, we've got Fourth Thrives, and now
PMGC ကို
Esports
တိုင်းရောက်ဝင်
also
နေရတ
coming
ယ်ဗျာ
into
ဒါမှ
play.
BG တက်ရမှာ PMGC တိုင်းရောက်ဝင်လို့ရမရမသိသေးဘူးအခုချိန်ဒီ PMGC ကြောင်းကဘာမှမပေါ်သေးဘူးအဓိကတော့
It's gonna be rather
PMC ရဲ့
difficult for
champion
them
ဖြစ်
now.
မှ
They've
သာ
had
တက်ရ
the
ဖို့
four
များတယ်
tries to try to stop them. And here comes Falak. and
Yo,
building
William.
QC DBS gameplay by Falak. Cooking up his nade. He has 9
PPE.
nades in his hands.
အောက်ဘက်မှာ
And
လမ်း
that's
ထောက်
why
တယ်
they call it the grenade master.
Yeah, the king of
Colette.
nades. Oh man.
Hey,
Falak
hey,
continues to dominate.
hey,
Whoa,
Shaway,
surprise
Chewy,
with
call
fortune
like that.
favor.
VB
Chewy
player တွေက
was able to
တော်တော်လေးတော့ဟုတ်လာပြီတလားဘာ
put
ပွဲ
him
လေးခုရ
down
တယ်
with that shot.
ဆိုတော့ welcome ရသည် welcome ရတဲ့အသင်းကြီးပေါ့နော်ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒါပြောအသင်းသေးလေးတွေရဲ့ဆော့တဲ့ပွဲကိုကျွန်တော်တို့ချက်လေးလာတာဗျာကျွန်တော်တို့မြန်မာအသင်းတွေအတွက်ဘယ်လောက်ထိဟို PMGC ကြရင်ဘယ်လောက်ထိကောင်းဘယ်လောက်ထိချက်တင်းမလဲဆိုတာပေါ့
Quite a great job as
Ding,
well
ding, ding,
shutting down
ding,
another
ding,
play
sorry,
coming
boy.
from Four Thrives or coming from Vampire Esports, but Noki right now has to take care of Todak this time.
And looks like 4 thrives dominating. So far we at least 5 eliminations of Vampire Esports. The top leaderboard have been eliminated. This opens up the opportunity for Team Flash to overtake them. But the fact that Team Flash is still a full squad, they have a good chance. But we're going to check out what's going to happen here with Dota. The team that is at number 17 right now, and they definitely want to get out of it.
လုံးဝပြတ်သွားပြီ
12 teams remaining for stage 4 here. 20
ခု
seconds
စော
on
နေရ
the
ပွဲက
clock.
PMGC ကိုဘယ်နှသင်းတက်မှာလဲဘယ်နှသင်းမှမ
Ruthless
တက်ဘူး
Final Gaming coming into
ဆိုတော့
contact, up against
ဒီက
Todak
ရိုးရိုး
as
တန်းတန်း
well.
တပ်ပ
With
ရီ
all
ပွဲ
those
တွေပဲ
smokes getting popped, so
ဒါပေမဲ့ဒီကနေ
popped off.
ဒီထဲမှာဟော
I
နော်
feel like
PMGC
it's
တက်လာ
gonna
မယ့်
be
အသင်းတွေ
difficult for
အများကြီးရောရှိ
Alpha
တယ်
to find
So,
an
အဲ့ဒါ
angle
ပဲ
over here, but and we can see Ruthless
အ
being
ပွဲလေး
accurate
တွေ
with those shots as well. I mean, was able to
အ
give
သင်း
off
သေးလေး
some
ဆော့ရ
damage,
ပွဲလို့
but
welcome
again,
ရ
not
တဲ့
enough
အသင်းလေး
to
တွေပေါ့နော်
take that point with him. But as for Todak, 9 elimination points now, and
ဟော
Client must be
Kenny
doing
တို့ဟိုဟာတို့က
one
ဒီ
heck
ရောက်
of a
ထိုးတိုက်
job
ကြောက်
here
နေရ
and
ပဲ
five,
Cleon
just,
တို့
for himself.
Yeah.
ပြီးတော့ Kenny တည်ရမှာ
Right
Kenny
now, 3 on 5 eliminations if you can't think about
Friend
it.
Easy ကိုဟမ်
That is a
အဲ့ဒါအရင်က
lot
ဟို
for
ဟာ
an
မလား
individual.
79ရမလား Kenny နော်
And they
ဟုတ်
have
တယ်
a
နော်
full squad
79ရ
still,
တာ
so
ဟို
they
ဟာ
can
လား
still
မလေးရှား
rank
တင်မယ်
those elimination
79ရ
points. We're going to check on
79
them later
ပြောတမ်းပဲ
because right
ပြောတ
now
မ်းပေါ့
Four
လေ
Thrives, they're looking for their
ဒါပေါ့ဒါပေါ့
spot to
ဒီကောင်
be
လေး
in
တွေ
the
ကွာ
circle.
ကွာပေါ့သူတို့ရဲ့
Entering it,
strategy တွေပါလေ
they're circling around
တိုး
trying
တက်
to
လာ
find
ပုံ
a
တွေ
good
သူတို့
spot,
တို့
but
skill တွေ
around
ဆန်း
them
လို့
we
ရ
have
တဲ့
RRQ, we have full
ပွဲတွေ
three
ပြောရမှာပေါ့
spots. It's not that easy because they were one of the later comers, but they should be able to find one. I can see IQ there, found a spot. But D-Xavier, Team Flash, here we go.
Tops now.
Hey, now the other
Levi's as
10
well took a
Wabi.
major hit, and we're down to our last surviving member from the side of D-Savior. Let's see if they're going to be making
ဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒါ flash တော့ကတော့လက်ရှိမှာကြံနေခဲ့တဲ့ကျွန်တော်တို့ wing ကြီးရောက်တဲ့ထက်တော့ဝါခဲ့ပြီးကျွန်တော်တို့ ZS မရှိတော့မယ်
putting down Win on the floor. Now it's all up to Hugh to save Team Flash, but then again, they have to do this as fast as they could. Because
Quality
Boom
is so like
Esports is
that.
also lurking within the area. Coming off the kill feed, though, it's RQ versus Alpha Gaming versus 7-9, so it's sliding up.
Oh man. So many fights
Welcome
erupting
here,
at the same
Timmy.
moment.
ဟုတ်တယ်လေရလို့ဗျာရမှမရတာကြီး welcome ရရဲ့အ
Our
တင်း
second
တိတိလေး
place
တွေ
on
အ
the
တင်းတိတိ
leaderboard
လေး
right now, and
တိ
they
တိ
are
လေးဆော့တာ
facing challenges from other teams.
ဆိုတော့ VB ပြတ်သွားပြီဆိုတဲ့တစ်ချက်မှာ flash ဒီချိန်မှာကျွန်တော်တို့ဒါအမှတ်မယူနိုင်တော့ VB ကိုကြော်နိုင်မှုလားလာရှိမှာမဟုတ်တော့ဘူး
I don't know how
ဟို ABD တင်းလေးပြားတောက်နေရဲ့အဲဒါပေမဲ့ဒီပွဲကြီးမှာအဲ့လိုကြီးတော်ပြောလို့မရအောင်နော်ဒီအဲ့ဒါကြီးပြောတာဒီလိုပွဲကြီးမှာဆော့ရင်ပုံစံတေချာဆော့မှာမဟုတ် easy လေးပဲသွားမှာ
We are definitely excited. Just look at the exchange happening in front of the screen. Moana right now, one of the two players still alive for Alter Ego Ares.
TDUK နောက်ဘက်မှာလည်းကျွန်တော်တို့ဒါစတင်ပြီးပြန် clash တွေပြုတ်ကြီးဂျာယာဒီဘက်ဘီမှာလည်းစတင်ပြီးပြေးတက်လာခဲ့တဲ့အချိန်မှာ Alter Ego Moana ကျွန်တော်တို့ knock သွားခဲ့ပြီးတော့တခါလေးဒီဘက်ချမ်းမှာလည်း Rosemary
T2K better win this one because earlier on they needed
အဘာပွဲလေးပြရတယ်ကျွန်တော် Walker ရတဲ့နိုင်ငံမလို့ပါ
went down.
Walker ရတဲ့နိုင်ငံအသင်းတွေမပါဘူးကွာ
picked up.
Walker မရတဲ့အသင်းတိတိလေးကွာသိလားဟိုအဲ့ဒါသူတို့လေးစော့နေတာဒီကောင်တွေဘယ်လောက်ထိကောင်းလာမလဲဘယ်လောက်ထိကိုရီကိုဒုက္ခပေးလာနိုင်မလဲပေါ့နော်ဒါတွေကတော့ respect ထားပြီးတော့လေးတာပြီးနေအောင်နော်ကြောင်းကြောင်း respect တော့ထားရမှာပေါ့
That was beautifully
CS
done by GK.
Dark
Okay, here we go.
Win
T2K
abi,
right now
T2K.
going up against T2K. Now obviously
ဆို
T2K
Team
just
0နဲ့
had
ကျွန်တော်တို့
done
တီးမဲ့ချင်း
from
နေ
a fight,
ဆိုအတန်ပါညာ
and
ချင်းအ
it
ဆင်
would
ပြေ
be
လာနောက်က
difficult
သူတို့
for
တန်
them
နေရမ်းကျင်နေ
to,
လား
greet and make sure that they eliminate Team Secret in this situation.
T2K.
But then again, they could still turn the tables up against Team Secret. Right now, we are seeing them
နေလုံးမဲ
trying to flash
ပြေးဝင်
out.
လာပြီနောက်မှလည်းတန်းထောက်တယ်အေး JK So ကျွန်တော်တို့ one man knock ပြီးထားခဲ့ပြီးဒီဘက် chance မှာလည်းကျွန်တော်တို့နောက်တစ် chance ခဲ့တဲ့ player တွေရော Oh Zares ဖြတ်ပလိုက်ပြီဗျာ လေးသိန်းအောင်ခုမှမြင်မှုတွေ အင်ဒိုမှာဆို AE ကိုအများကြီးမျှော်လင့်ထားရတယ်ဒါပေါ့တေးရတော့လက်ရှိမှာအင်ဒိုရဲ့အကောင်းဆုံးသိန်းမှုတော့ပြောလို့ရတာပဲ
And we still have Team Flash who's playing
Why
a
do
bit
you
of
so
circle with
we're
the
top
compound
of the
their own.
way တော့က blame ကြတာပဲနေတော့ World Champion ဖြစ်သွားတာ
I say that it was still a
အဲ့ဒါ
very
ပြောတာ
good performance coming from T2.
တင်းနဲ့ကွန်ပျူတာသေးတော့ရန် serious ထားတယ်မလို့ဘူးတဲ့ဒါပေါ့
I think it's
no
it's a
ဟုတ်တ
pretty
ယ်
good
တကယ်
one,
တကယ်
you know,
ဟို
for
ပဲ
first
ပြော
game
သလိုပဲ
being
ဝိုင်း
3-3
တော့ကလည်း
in
မ
the
င်းတို့လွတ်
finals.
ပလိန်
And
တာ
we're
ကြီး
looking at
ဘာ
both
ဖြစ်တယ်ညာ
esports,
ဖြစ်တယ်
and
နဲ့
this is one of the
သူတို့
teams
စောင့်
that
နေတဲ့
I
ပုံ
would
စံ
say
ကြည့်ရတယ်တိတာပါ
is, also
ခုလောတဲ့ အတီကျုံးနေရဆိုလို့ VB လောက်ပဲရှိမယ် Flash down တာတကယ်ကြီးတိုက်တီးနေတဲ့အနေထားကိုမတွေ့ရအောင်
mentioned a while ago. Sem9 taking down some elimination
ပေါ်ပိုင်း
points
အသင်းတွေကတော့သူတို့
for
စူကြီး
themselves,
ရဖို့
but
တော်
we
တော်ထပ်
still
ထပ် try
got
မှာ
eight
ပေါ့
more
နော်လော
teams
တဲ့
here
နောက်
on
မယ်
stage
ဒီ
five.
ဒီ Flash လဲ
They already have
Piano
one
low piano
casualty,
ba?
but 3 is still a solid number.
ဟောအဲ့လိုယူလို့ရတာပေါ်ဟိုဟာလေးက
Sammy doing so far so good as
ပီဇာ
well.
လေးယူစားလို့ရတယ်
But let's see if they can
Well, let's
wrap
argue.
it up. So far, the only team with a full squad is Dora, and they already have 10 elimination points. Where was Dora all this while? All of a sudden,
Major.
they're showing up today.
And that's what we
Some
like. I'm
nine,
pretty sure
you
you know,
hike.
the fans of Todak Esports celebrating if they can deliver it.
အဲ့နာမည်ကြီးကိုဘယ်လိုသွားဖတ်မလဲငါမသိရ
there are
ဘူး
a lot of
ဒီ high
teams,
ဒီ
kind
high
of,
YQ တဲ့
showing us
DHI
a little
YQ
power that they have at the moment. We're not seeing
ဟာ
an
ဘာလို့ပဲ
explosive
စားနာမည်
gameplay
ကြီး
just
ဒီကောင်
yet,
ကြီးက
but
စ
we'll
ပြီး
just
နေ
maybe have to wait. I mean, this is just the
အဲ့
first
ကြောင့်မ
game
ကောင်း
this
ဝေါ်က
evening.
မ
We're
ရတာ
looking
ပါ
at
နော်
Amaza. Sem9 again still trying to rack up some more points here.
နော်အဲ့ကြောင့်မလို့ဒီကောင်ကြီးဝေါ်ကမရတာမဟုတ်ပြန်ဒီတင်းဆိုပြောရရင်ဒီနိုင်ငံ
So
ဆိုတာ
let's
ဝေါ်
see
က
if
တောင်တက်လာတာမ
they
ဟုတ်
can find, you know, an angle that could best work for them.
I'm looking at the minimap, and
TMBC ရဲ့လက်ရှိ champion ကတော့ကိုရီးယားကဘာတင်းလဲပြရတယ်ဒီ plus key ရတ
looks
ယ်
like the fight is happening now. Hugh is going to start off
Our
by
frenzy
knocking down a member of
စ
Dora.
ပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့က
And
ရှေ့ဘက်မှာ
retaliate
Flash
back.
CS
They don't
Nate
like these
Low.
neighbors. These
ပြစ်ထဲတယ်
neighbors
friendly
are the type
နော်
that
အားပြီး
don't
clean နဲ့
take
တက်ပြီးတော့
on
ဟိုဘက်မှာ
the
ကျွန်တော်တို့
target
ဘုံစီ
front
ပြစ်ခတ်
door.
ပေးချက်တွေအောက်မှာနော်ထားတယ်
no.
နောက်ကနေနေတလုံးအေးလွဲတော့လွဲနေရဆိုပေမဲ့လည်းဒီဘက်ကနေနေ
Todak.
ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒါတစ်ခါလေးပဲကျွန်တော်တို့ပြစ်ခတ်ပြီးနော်ပြီးထားခဲ့တာ ကောင်းလိုက်တာ
Only talking about 9
နော်
here.
တကောင်းနေရောတကောင်းနေရော
Remember, now he's trying to get into the smokes here, trying to go for that revive. And I guess, you know, Team Flash would love to reset, you know, prior reset than actually go for a charge.
Remember
But the
ZS,
Cupid is
Nadalo,
fourth rise
9,
versus RQ,
ရှိနေခဲ့တဲ့ back ကိုတော့ပြစ်ထည့်ပေးတာလွဲအောင်ပါပဲဒါကတော့
and,
ပေါ်တဲ့
I
ရောက်
feel
သွား
like
တယ်ဆို
Fourth
တော့
Rise has this
ကဲတော့
going
ကျွန်တော်တို့
as
friendly စီလေး
the
survive
bag
ဖြစ်လာပြီ
because
ဆိုတော့ down လေး
RQ
မှာပဲ
is
က
a
ပ်ပြီး
little
ထိန်းနေခဲ့
bit
ကြတယ်မှာ
down.
နောက်ကနေလည်းလမ်းပြီးတော့ pressure ပေးတာပဲဆိုတော့ပက်လက်ရောမြင်တော့အကုန်လုံးတီးကြပြီးမှာပဲဆိုတဲ့ပုံစံမှာ zone ချင်းကြီးက Sam9 နေတော်တော်လေးကောင်းနေပြီ solid cover တောက်လျှောက်ရတဲ့အချိန်မှာဒီဘက် Sam9 တွေဖြစ်ဖို့တော့များနေပြီ
But the one that does not have it, okay, we have Celcom.
နောက်ကိုကတော့ Sam9 ရွေးလိုက်ပြီနော် Sam9 စကန်ပဲဒီပွဲမှာ
Team Secret
ကြည့်လိုက်တော့
on the other side of the road, so Team Secret they have the toughest challenge of crossing the road. While
ခါရဲ boost
Fourth
system မှာတော့
Rise
တန်း
is
ထည့်
above
ထားလိုက်
them.
မယ်
Hugh is already taking his time. You know, he's focusing on longevity over here. I mean, he's not being super aggressive, but it's a different story though
yeah,
for
but
Todak. I
maybe
mean,
I
if you have that
think,
advantage, if you
yeah,
have that
MGC,
opportunity to score some more, that's exactly what
how
you're going to
about-
do inside the game. And here comes Nine now
Sexy
making a
Lexi
move.
လို့ပဲနေမှာ
And
လေ
yeah, he was able to
Sexy
get
ရောဟိုမှာ
Hugh
BDR
in
မှာ
the process, and that was the end of the line for Team Flash, which brings
Lexi
us
ရော
down
မ
to
သိဘူးတူ
7
တူပဲလားမသိ
teams remaining, and we're back to
စာ
Sem9
you know
versus
တော့
Team
အသိ
Secret.
မတူတာပဲလေသူ
Sem9
သွား
three
သေးတယ်
players playing with us, Satya, aka Firen. So far, they can still hold this area of Milta, so that's okay for them.
မိ
But,
ကြော
okay, I'm looking at Team Secret right now. They're making the rotation towards where Sem9 is at. Are they going to go all the way up north? It would make absolute sense if they do. Go up north, try to check that high ground, and take that spot instead. But if they were to go there all the way, they have to face off against Dora, which I think is fine. But they
ဗီဒီ
decided
ယို
to
ဗီဒီယို
stop
champion
just
ဖြစ်တော့
right at the
player
rim of the
မရှိတော့
circle
လားရှိရ
above Sem9.
ဗီဒီယို champion ဖြစ်တော့ဆိုရင် PMGC ရောမဟုတ်သူတို့ခက်ကဟိုတခြားတစ်ခက်
biggest advantage.
PMGC လို့နာမည်မပြောင်းအောင်ဒီအဲ့
a
တော့
small portion of that.
ဘာနာမည်လဲတော့ငါလည်းမ
compound,
သိ
so
ရော
it's a little difficult.
ငါပြောခဲ့ရင် Man U ဂိုးပေါ်တယ်ပွဲပြီးလဲကျေးဇူးမတင်နဲ့လို့ဟဲ့အောင်အဲနှစ်ကိုကဂိုးပေါ်လို့လား
exactly have enough firepower to
နှစ်ကိုကဂိုးပေါ်လို့တတ်မှတ်လား
9 in the
သုံးဂိုးလောက်မှ
process.
မဟုတ်လား
From the kill feed, it's Boom versus Celcom DG Alliance, and of course this fight
For
is
Thrive
happening
စပြီးတော့ဒီဘက်ကနေ Native
far, you know,
Molly
from Sem9, but then again, Fourth
Now gonna
Rise
Nougat.
now has a better view up against RQ,
So TOG
and Fourth tries did not
လုံးလိုက်
even
တော့ဒီ
hesitate.
လုံး
They
လိုက်တော့ဒီ
grabbed
ဘက်နောက်ကနေ
the
ရာသ
phone.
လောက်တော့ပြန်
They
ထောင်း
just
နေ
went
ဆို
in
ပေမဲ့
for
ဘေး
the
ဘက်ကနေ
charge.
လည်းပြန်ညော်နေတဲ့သိနေရှိနေသေးရ
Fourth try.
ဆို Sam 9ဒီ Maze တို့ပါတော့နေနဲ့ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒါသူတို့တွေဒုက္ခဝင်ပေးနေရပါတော့အဓိကတော့
Is it going to be Sam 9?
ဘောလို့ကျေးဇူးတင်ခိုင်းနေတာပေါ့ Sammy ဟာအော်
Where RQ
ကျေးဇူးတင်နေအားကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်
decision that they need to
ရုပ်
make
ကြီး
and Sam 9
ဒီ
they
တစ်စက်
know that four tries is there
ဘက်မှာစားနေပြီရမ်းမကြိုးဟန်း
Across.
စားနေပြီနောက်တဲ့နေဒီနဲ့ပြေးဝင်လာတာအော်ဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ yummy
Yummy that might
နော်
open
ပါ
up
ပြီ
the fight.
Okay, now we're talking.
whatever
RQ
ဘာမှ
stepping
စီလို့တော့ရ
up
မှာပါ
finally
အတွန်းနေသူ
for,
cover တော့ရ
stage
ထားတဲ့
six here in
player
Irango,
ဆိုတော့
and now we